Hello, this is the Etheric 777, and you know already with who I stream today. It is again. Well, you were.
Falcon punch!
How can I do that? You have to try.
What's happening here all on the screen? So, morning everyone. Yeah. As you see, I'm still a bit
Open
tired.
your eyes, mate.
This is my last vacation day, so the last few days I started again to get a routine to get early in bed, because during vacation everything changes and my times changed like about 3 hours. So from 11 it became always later and later, and tomorrow I have to start to work again, what is so sad. But this is the way, as the Mandalorian would say. So
Falcon
I see your eyes a little bit more open now as you look at the computer and everything.
yeah,
The eyes start to get wider.
so
When you first came on the screen, it looked like you'd just fallen out of bed. Turn the stream on.
yeah, and basically I just went to the kitchen. I had one coffee,
Yeah.
just staring into the nothing, and then I had a second one staring into the nothing, and then I went to the PC. That's basically all I did.
Well, that's usually how it is. You just wake up, and I'm in a food coma when we stream. So it's a little bit different for me today, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. Despite everything, I had a little bit of a disaster earlier. So yeah, I think I told you before. I didn't have. We didn't have Sunday lunch today for possible COVID reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so what happened was, Mum wanted to bring some food over to my place, which is fine. So she came around this morning, and she had the food all on trays. Like there was a couple of trays and a big pot of curry. And so I grabbed the first tray of food, brought it inside, and I put my house keys just on the kitchen bench while I unpacked the tray and put everything in the fridge. And then I looked at the food tray. It's a very nice. Those damn bells.
Yeah,
damn.
I just hate them.
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to concentrate on telling this stupid story, and all I hear is ding, ding, ding.
That's because the people need to know that the stream is starting.
Yeah, well, that's true. Otherwise, how would they know that they're missing out on all this awesome fun?
Yay! How can I go up there?
I don't know. How can you do that? I guess you have to try, don't you?
How can I get up there? Aha!
Bounce off the wall or something? Oh, lava.
Yay! 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 Kill it all! Kill it all!
Kill everything.
Can you give me a feedback on the chat about the sound? I don't know, the game seems to be very silent, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, maybe Kitty.
I can't really hear the game at all. I would have to.
Yeah, waiting for Kitty. I think
I'd
it's...
have to try listening through the headphones, but I'm actually listening on the TV. And all I hear is bells and us talking.
Hell's bells.
Yeah, like what Kitty said, basically. That's what I'm getting.
Cannot hear the game, but oh damn it! I wanted to take a short break too. Let's see how this is. It would be a shame if you would not have the sound of this wonderful game.
I can hear it a little bit now that the bells have stopped.
Whoa!
Yeah, the bells were just overpowering today. Yeah, so anyway, back to my stupid story. Like I said, I put the food in the fridge, but before I got to the fridge, you know, I'm kind of loaded up with this tray of food, so I just popped the keys on the kitchen bench, right, the house keys. Then after I put the food in the fridge, I picked up the tray and looked at it and go, oh, that's a nice, fancy looking tray that my mum put the food on. I walked out the door, slammed the door behind me, and as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, no, the keys are still, my house keys are still inside. I was locked out. I went out and told my mum, and she's like, oh no, there was still more food. That was only the first tray of food. The other food was still, you know, in the car. And I said, oh, have you got your phone there? I'll have to call a locksmith. And then she pulls the phone out, and then I forgot until I looked at it that it's a flip phone. So there's no internet on it. It's just a phone. It can't look anything up. It's like, okay, I'll have to go.
I'm listening to you. I just have a problem here. I just can't get through this part.
You're right. We get there. So then I had to go see if one of the neighbours was home to borrow the phone to look at to borrow his phone. I know he has a proper mobile, like a smartphone, and you know, I go to see him, answer the door at first. He was actually chilling out in his room. He's an older guy, probably like a bit bored or something, just went to lay down in his bed in the middle of the day. So he didn't answer his door at first, and I was like, oh shit, he's not home. And then eventually I actually heard some noise. I knocked a couple of times and I started to hear him moving around. So he came to the door and or 111 directory assistance. I don't know, possibly. Might have something like that. Or I wouldn't know. My mum or I wouldn't know what the number was. But anyway, yeah, he came to the door and I was like, oh, I locked myself. His name's Theo. I said, Theo, I've locked myself out. Can I borrow your phone? And he's like, yeah, but I don't have any credit. And I went, he went, he's waiting for money. Like, he's retired, basically, so waiting for his next check to come in so he can recharge his phone. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I need to call a locksmith. And I'll go try one of the other neighbours. I didn't think at the time, I would try another neighbour that he wasn't home. But that was down the other end of the block of flats. By the time I'd done that, I was like, oh, I could have just looked. He's got the phone book. Theo has the phone book at his place. I was like, oh, I could just grab his phone book and then look up a locksmith and still call on my mum's phone. Right? So I went back to Theo's place. I was like, oh, I got another idea. I'll borrow your phone book and I'll go call a locksmith on mum's phone. Go call a locksmith. I did all that. Go back to mum outside. She's out the front of the building. You know, keeping an eye on the car and stuff. And she was parked kind of illegally. There was nowhere else to park. But it would have been fine if I'd just quickly got the food and had no problems. But yeah, so I got her phone, rang a locksmith. It went to a recorded message, so I left them a message. Then we waited, I don't know, about 20 minutes or so, nothing. They never called back. So then I called a different one, but then it kind of got diverted to a company. I didn't know what was happening because it was an older phone book, so or it's kind of weird. I was confused, so I just hung up. Then the phone rang a while later, and I thought it was the first company I rang. And I was like, "Oh, you so and so?" And he goes, "No, I'm from such and such company," which was the second one I kind of accidentally. But I didn't leave them any message. He saw the missed call and called us back. And I was like, "Oh, okay, this guy's keen. He wants to come out and open my door." Whereas the first company, yeah, they never. If they did call back, I don't know. It didn't happen quickly enough before I just got bored and tried another mob, you know. And yeah, he came out, opened the door, paid him. He even cut me a spare key for no extra charge. Yeah, he was a total legend.
I cannot get over this here. How much is the cost for something?
$220.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, like a day's work for me.
I don't know.
I'm going to take measures though to try to make sure that doesn't happen again, even if I do lock myself out.
I gave a spare key to my brother-in-law.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably leave a spare key with my mum from now on, and yeah. I didn't realise it, but I even had spare keys inside that I could have maybe given to my mum in the past or something.
Well, from these situations we learn. This map, this by the way,
let me catch up with the chat, mate. Because Kitty says I'm so adjusted. I remember you being uncertain about getting a smartphone. Yeah, yeah, I'm all up to date with that now. We're locked out home or out of my house, out of my unit. I was locked out of my flat with my mum delivering food because we weren't having a Sunday lunch because there was a COVID thing happening. So she came around to my place to drop off food, and then I got locked out because I was distracted by the food delivery.
Oh.
Yeah, spare keys are important. If you have a house, stick it under a rock away from the door while you're gardening. Yeah, I'm going to take a measure like that too. I'm going to have a spare key hidden. You know what thing to look. I might even give one to my neighbour as well. The guy that had the phone book, but had the phone but no credit, but he had a phone book, so that still helped save the day. It's one of my neighbours I've known for years. He's another owner, like me. If I was a tenant, I probably could have just called the strata managers or something to say they probably have spare keys for tenants. Because I'm an owner, it's up to me to have spare keys myself, not for the strata managers. Be like a squirrel, yeah, if I got locked out of my apartment. If I didn't lock myself out of my apartment, yeah. It's hardly ever happened to me, so I hadn't really gone into any sort of backup plans before. The amount of times it's happened to me in life, I Yeah, less than you can count on one hand, probably. I think maybe 3 times. It's ever happened. But I didn't realise, that I already had some spare keys inside. I could have given one to my mum or my brother or something ages ago. Because when the locksmith was here, he was like, "Oh, I'll cut your spare key." And he's like, "Have you got any spares?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe I do. I've got a bunch of keys." I don't know what they all do though. Like I haven't looked at them for ages, so I don't remember what they all do. I know one's for the laundry outside, like that. Maybe a spare key for the letterbox or something. But yeah, sure enough, I had a full set for the entrance door, the screen door, and the letterbox just sitting there the whole time that I could have given to my mum or something. Save $220. Maintenance probably has a spare. Yeah, it depends if you're renting or you're an owner. Yeah, like for people that rent, they I think that it's normal practice to have spares at the agents, but for owners, that's your problem normally. I got locked out of both. I'd have to have lost my keys, yeah. Out of the building and your sorry, Tarek, so I was just trying to keep up to date on the chat.
Yeah. I just lost like one complete life to man. This is so hard.
Start again from no checkpoint.
In this stream, we are going to finish maybe one map.
Oh wow. They have a spare, so in case my bathroom starts leaking. Oh, okay. Yeah, emergency as well. That's a good idea. We don't have a maintenance as such, like a dedicated maintenance department in this block. Like there is a guy, one of the other owners, who does a lot of yard work and taking out the rubbish and stuff, but he's not. The keys to the kingdom and what have you to get.
Is this
places.
Damn hard?
Yeah, I'm not. Unfortunately, it's like easy. Whoa.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, so that was my stupid story for the day. The man story.
How can I do that?
Oh no.
That's not fair. That's not
Ended up waiting
fair.
about an hour and a half too, like waiting for the first locksmith, and then, or like just trying to figure out what to do in the first place as well. That took some time. Then waiting for the first locksmith, and then getting sick of waiting, and calling the second one, and then he had to come out. He was on the other when he called us back. He was on the other side of we're in the middle of Wollongong. He was halfway across the city, like the whole city, not just the CBD. He was like 20 minutes drive away. But then we still had to wait. Then he came out, did the job, and by the time my mum actually wanted to leave, yeah, it had wasted an hour and a half as well of our Sunday, all our Sundays. That one stupid mistake.
I'm just stopping this now.
Have you ever locked yourself out of your house, Tareks?
Yeah, even out of my.
So I think most people would have at least once in their life, because it's a really awful feeling.
Yeah, it sucks.
I was so angry at myself. As soon as I shut the door, I was like, oh no, I felt, because normally, because it's happened once or twice before, and it was so bad, I'm normally in the habit of feeling, putting my hand on my pocket or my hip or wherever the keys are, to feel the keys before I shut the door. But I think I was distracted because I had the tray that Mum put the food on, and I was taking it back to her to give it back, give the tray back, And I just walked out the door with the tray in my hand and slammed the door behind me. But as soon as I slammed the door, I was like, oh no, I didn't feel
This is
the keys.
this is impossible. It's,
Getting chased by volcanic eruption. I know. It's crazy. Fire and ice all melting. And what? How fast do you have to be? I think you have to be perfectly fast. Like
Yeah.
you can't stop. You have to make all the jumps without losing momentum. But that fire just catches up to you. That wall of lava will not really fire. It's just a solid wall of magma coming behind you. Yes. Anyway, that was a Pete Derp day. Was the food okay? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to eat any of it yet. Instead of having lunch at the normal time, by the time all that stuffing around had happened.
oh, come on.
I really badly wanted to stream to take my mind off all the problems. So I just had a quick snack, just a basic sandwich. It looks really nice, but yeah, I haven't eaten any of it yet. Eating this game, yeah. I had to climb in through a window and lock the door when I was a kid. Well, one of the other times I locked myself out, I think it was the first time ever. I was working one Saturday. And the other guy I shared the apartment with at the time, he worked in Sydney. I'm not sure if he was working that day or if he was up in Sydney.
This is impossible.
It's because you slowed down.
Because I had to. I couldn't see where I was going.
Yeah, but you have to take leaps of faith. Just jump, don't lose.
But you see, here are some parts where I have to brake. Like, for example, now here.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like you've got no choice.
Here, for example, if I jump here, I'm dead. I have to wait.
Well, I mean,
Or here, I have to wait. So,
I'm talking about once the lava starts.
oh man. This is it.
I'm not talking about those parts, man. I'm just talking about the part where the big wall of lava comes behind you.
Yeah, but it's not just running. It is. I also have to hit all the time the button to make that poor animal run.
You have to try.
Of course.
The rhino.
It's even watching fearful. You see that? Watch its face. Oh.
Turkey for dinner? No. It was a big curry. A lot of curry. And rice. And other bits and pieces. Salad and bread rolls and avocados.
I have to start again from the beginning.
Chris says... Oh, you would have been picking at it while waiting? Nah. Well, part of it was already in my fridge, locked in my flat. The rest of it, I put in my neighbour's fridge until we could figure out what to do. So Chris says he locked himself out as a kid all the time, but found ways to get out or back in, usually through the window. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked in my case. My windows are locked even when they're open, if you know what I mean. They can be open a little bit, but they're still actually locked. Just through ventilation. Your game, hell yeah. No. Yeah, so wow. Yeah, this other time, years ago, yeah, the first time, I ever locked myself out. You know, like I was saying, sharing an apartment here in the city again. Yeah, like I said, when I worked on the weekend, I finished at like 12. Something like that. I think it was 7 to 12 or 8 to 12, just 4 hours. But yeah, my buddy, he doing. He was either working in Sydney or he went to Sydney for some reason that day, and he wasn't going to be home till way much, heaps later, like that night. So I get home at 12, and I think maybe I didn't even realise until I got home that I'd locked myself out. I must have got home, went to open the door and gone, oh shit, where's my keys? And I looked in my work bag and my pockets and my wallet and whatever, and everything I had, and I'm going, oh no, I must have left it at home. Without even realising, maybe when I set off for work in the morning, it's pretty early on a Saturday or Sunday morning, probably in a day, just walked out of the house with all my work gear or whatever, but not the keys. So, this was before smartphones. So I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to do? Somehow, I'm not sure, maybe... I don't know how I arranged it, but I went back to work. Got a pickup truck, threw an extension ladder on it. We lived on the 3rd floor. I put the extension ladder up to our veranda because the veranda door, I could see from out the front that the door on the balcony on the veranda was open. Because my buddy, he would often just leave the door open during the day just to let air through the place or whatever.
I broke in very often.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to break in, the door was... I don't know if you could even lock it actually, now that I think about it, because it was on the 3rd floor and you'd have to be crazy to go up there. That's what I did, I was crazy. I got that ladder, big extension ladder, and put it up against the building and climbed all the way up to the 3rd floor, which is kind of a crazy thing to do in itself. And just, came in through the balcony. I can't quite remember the full details of how I was able to go. Maybe I finished my shift and the shop was still open or something. I don't know. But it was somehow, one way or another, or whether I called. I don't know. I know I went back to work and got the...
Well, I have like...
Or either that, or I figured out before work finished that I was... Maybe that's how I don't know. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember. That's what were you going to say, bro?
In my case, the good thing is my wife has keys, I have keys, my brother-in-law has keys, and sometimes even my neighbors when for the cats. So
yeah, to look after the cats. So it'd be almost impossible for you to get, like, you could get locked out, but it would be almost impossible that you would need a locksmith. You'd have.
Oh man, I really start to get angry here. One level. Yeah. I even became quite good for, after a while, to break into cars with how is that thing called where you hang your clothes up?
Yeah, the coat hanger. Yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to do that sometimes too.
Because I forgot.
So many times, I left my keys in the car, and then...
One time I was even getting controlled on a parking lot. Like, is this your car, sir? And I was, yes. Can you prove it? Yes, once I opened the door.
Yeah. I think I gave spare keys to a friend that lives several hours away.
But it's still cheaper than the locksmith, so...
Well, yeah, it might end up wasting more time waiting for that friend, but yeah, always going to be cheaper than locksmiths. You know how long it takes them to open the door?
Like seconds.
Yeah, like less than a minute. But yeah, they charge you for. It's more the.
It's also the knowledge you have to charge. So
yeah, the skills, the equipment, the knowledge. It's time. It's not just
Here,
the time
I don't
that he's
know
not
how
just
to get
charging-
over that. It's
It's not just
slowing
the
me
time
down.
that he spends opening the door. It's the from when you call them. Their time is being spent getting to you as well, and then
Well, it's
depending
still
on the
it's still cheaper
paperwork.
than opening a security door. So
than breaking the door.
yeah. In a car, you know, you can break a window or something in the worst case.
Keys says my dad forgot his car keys at work and I realised it when he got up park and ride, so he just continued up and called me to go get his spares. You had
It's slowing me
spares to his
down.
house.
It's killing me.
Oh, why do you lose speed when you jump?
It's not me. It's not that I do this extra. It's like when you jump on it and it's not in the right angle, it's slowing you down the ice.
It's not because you're pressing left to try to not slide or anything.
No, no.
To me,
It's like you see that here, like it's already here hard to start again on the ice when it's just a little bit out of. Like here, I have all the time to make that poor rhino run. Oh, and it slows me down in the second. Here, you see that there is this little angle, and it slows down. I don't know how to. Maybe I have to land a bit more to the left side.
It looks like you should be able to just keep running and jumping. Yeah.
It's like there is this little on the ice. There is this little part going up. Like here, you see that? How hard it is to run on that little part that goes upwards. So
Yeah, to get started, but like what I'm saying is once you get started running,
Ah!
it looks like the only way you're going to get through is by not losing any speed.
Here,
Just keep
when I
running,
go
going the whole
when I
time.
jump on that last platform, you see it's going upwards, and it looks like I need to arrive a little bit more on the left side to get to hold the speed, because
Yeah.
it's not me going slower.
Like
It's
do a
the
tuck jump instead of a long jump.
it's the rhino.
Because I saw it a couple of times there, you jumped onto ice and landed still running at full speed. It looks like that's going to be the only way that you're going to get through this. Figure out how to do that on all the parts. Got to be the Rhino master by the time you get through this. Learn the value of spare keys, yeah, definitely. The kiddies has a fear of accidentally tossing keys into the dumpster at the same time as
That
taking out the trash. Yeah,
that happened to me last week with the car keys.
no way.
I just threw it into the dumpster. I was like, where are my car keys? And I was going back, and I was glad that I give it up now for today. This is my last live. And then I went back.
You only streamed for half an hour.
I don't care if I don't get it now. It's really pissing me off.
Dude. It's now or never. Come on, Ataris.
I ain't gonna live forever. Well, in this case, I really don't live forever.
Yeah, keys. Asked question: how did you actually get your keys? End up getting your keys back?
I was glad that the dumpster was quite full, so I managed to get in with just one arm. But if it would have been empty, I would have had to climb into it. So
Oh, it's one of those big dumpsters, like an
yeah, these huge that you see in the.
the whole flats.
I was over it and it became slower. It was the first time I managed to get over.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it's possible just to not lose any speed at all. Not sure what you're doing that's costing you the speed.
It's the
because you're saying it's the angle of the platform. It's not, because you just proved that that's nothing to do with it. Because you landed on that one with the angle and you were running as soon as you landed and you did not lose any speed at all. But then somehow on the next platform, which was flat, did something that lost. Oh, it's over. I guess we'll have to theorize about that some more next time.
They're funny. They calm me down. You see, they are like my cats when they talk to each other. Make also the sound like. I go and get another coffee and I give it another try. Talk, Pete.
Oh, okay.
Talk to the people.
Oh, so we're not quitting just yet. Yeah, I was trying to remember how I locked myself out that one other time. I think it was probably something similar today, where I was at home, I was maybe gonna take some rubbish out the bin or something, I don't know, or I had to go shopping or something, and I just walked out and slammed the door without I must have been grabbing other stuff like rubbish or shopping bags or whatever, and stupidly shut the door behind me without slapping my hip to check if the keys were in the right spot. And that was here where I live now. And it was the same kind of deal. I went to my neighbour. He did have credit this time, and I rang the locksmith and book, and it was easy fixed. But today, yeah, because he didn't have credit, I had to use my mum's phone, and then I don't know, maybe because it's a Sunday, that maybe the first company never got back to us. And that being so much more stuffing around. You have sausage cooking? Nice. Kat is definitely trying to make sure these blankets are not candidates for donation. Protect the blankets at all costs. Apartment door won't lock unless I manually lock it. Oh. Building doors, but like that you in. Huh. That sounds like a. Yeah, I don't make, because mine's like a deadlock. Because we don't have locks on the actual building itself. And just that people have the locks on their own doors, and that's it. So the door lock has to be pretty. But yeah, if you have to lock the door yourself, that would be less of a problem.
Are they still alive?
Sí.
And you are changing your clothes?
I messed with logo.
So yeah,
I'm back.
could I hear Tabby
Yeah.
back talking just now? Oh, I thought.
Yeah, Tabby was
Wasn't sure
asking me,
if it
"Are
was-
you changing in front of the camera?" And I was like, "No, there is the logo, because I got some pants, because I don't want this to be one Amurat stream."
Even you know about her. You've heard of her.
Sometimes when you turn up Twitch or something that are in the sliding thing, that was the first time when.
Oh God. Yeah. Wow, that's really
When I thought, is this still a gaming platform or?
not really, no. It's an Amaranth platform basically these days.
Millions.
Yeah.
Incredible. Cameras.
Because my building had internal hallways, other apartment doors open on the outside. Yeah, that's well.
Are we still at the doors?
Most of the doors here are internal, except for some of the balcony doors at the bottom floor. But mine's totally internal. But yeah, the actual entrance doors to the internals don't have locks on them. They just swing.
You can tell Twitch you never want to see her. How does that work? Well, I never watched Twitch. I actually just turned on the stream. It was just... I just turned on Twitch because I saw that Pete was streaming. Because normally I don't watch streams on Twitch. Rarely, really rarely.
I would still like to know, because I watch a lot of things on Twitch. I would like to know how to not have her recommended to me. You know, this recommended channels thing. She's always in there. She's not at the moment, but probably because she's not streaming. I don't know.
No, I was remembering before of her because she was streaming when I turned on it, so it was written up on the little on the left top streamers.
Yeah, she's always, if she's streaming, she'll always be in the top streamers, clicking her microphone or whatever she's doing.
Give it another try, come on. We still have to do something for our money here, instead of licking microphones.
Yeah. Yeah, how much work we do for a few pennies compared to that. 3 dots. Wouldn't I have to be on her channel to see the 3 dots? I don't
Select
know.
not
3
interested.
dots.
Also, basically like on YouTube Shorts. I'm in one level for 1 hour, that's crazy.
Because I click the 3 dots now I'm on our channel. I don't see. Oh, hang on. The 3 dots under the player. Report, live stream, report something else. No, that's not it. Well, I've tried 2 simplets of 3 dots. Oh, just from the recommended page. So like the main page of Twitch, which has that automatically. I hardly ever go to the main page of Twitch. I usually just use a link straight to the Retro Addicts channel or my own channel. I avoid the main page of Twitch that way. Maybe, yeah. avoiding most of that crap already. Doing that. Go to the Twitch main page right now. Bunch of random crap. It's the videos that auto play up the top. That kind of rotating reel thing. Channels we think you'd like, categories. I follow too many channels, so I got to pick what I want to listen to that is on. Yeah. Turn off notifications for everyone that I know, or stop and turn on. Yeah, otherwise your phone would be going crazy all day, sending you notifications you're not bothered about. Below that is another recommended set. Games in real life, music, esports. Ah, okay. Options. Not. Ah, I get it. Yeah. So she's showing up there at the moment. Yeah. So it's the 3 dots under the. Like for example, your live channel. We think you'll like.
Oh no!
So yeah, you can put not interested on any channel you want through there. Yeah, I get it now. Thanks, kiddies. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for them.
I don't understand that they don't ban all this kind of crap.
Oh, she gets banned often.
Yeah, but if they really want to ban her, she wouldn't be there anymore, so...
No, yeah, they're always temporary bans.
They make too much of money, so...
That's, yeah, exactly. They're making a killing. She makes... She's, you know, probably got millions by now. You know, Twitch has probably got even more from that. Yeah, as long as you make enough money, yeah, they'll ban you, but not permanently. Unless it's something really messed up, then, you know, there was a guy who was called Dr. Disrespect, who was a really big Twitch streamer, and he got permanently banned of Twitch, but nobody really knows why, except people at him and the people at Twitch.
Oh man! I was 1 millimeter farther than before. This is the hardest round ever. I'm so sorry for you on the stream that you have to suffer with me for...
Oh, it's all part of the journey, you know, the suffering, I think. So yeah, the giant spinning wheel and live channels used to include people who follow already. Yeah. Yeah, so I saw which three dots you were talking about. Like 4 out of the 6 of that row of people I already follow. Well, I don't know. You're looking at it right now, it looks like pretty random. Not familiar with any of the names. Even though on the Rec Ratings account, I know most of the stuff that we follow. Oh, were you close that time? Let's see. Oh! I can see a light at the end of the tunnel there, mate. Liability in her case where maybe the mods weren't proactive enough. Always much discussion how she gets away with it, but...
No, but it's not about her or something.
painting.
It's about it should be a gaming platform, and all that other stuff should be somewhere else. That was the sense of
Well,
Twitch, right? At the beginning.
Yeah. But now the sense of it is where the money's at. Because they're owned by Amazon, you know? They've got to make the most money that they can. Because, you know, Jeff Bezos only has some billions of dollars. I mean, where's he going to get his next meal from? Yeah, the double standards are what pisses me off too. It's, as long as you're making plenty of money, you can get away with almost
Oh, come on, I
within
really...
reason, except, you know, whatever. There are still some people that I don't, yeah. Like I said, Dr. Disrespect got permanently banned off Twitch, even though no one knows why. The people who do know aren't telling. And he was huge. He was like, I don't know how many viewers he used to get, tens of thousands every stream. Probably more than her. Because he was a proper gamer too. He was like really skilled at first-person shooting type game stuff, so like PUBG or whatever. I don't know. I never watch. I don't normally go out of my way to watch. I watch. Those kind of streams are just too annoying for me. I like, you know, something like this, or like Nuke Stream, or the only things that I watch that are really big time would be like tournaments, like Street Fighter tournament, Evo. You know, I watched Evo recently. It was really good. All the Street Fighter World Championship matches, that sort of stuff. It's really awesome. But you get, you know, tens of thousands of people watching that. But yeah, at least it's not somebody licking microphones. It's actual high-level gameplay in a competitive scene with, you know, big money and prizes on the line. So it's really exciting to see the really awesome gameplay where there's a lot at stake. Who was it? Dr. Disrespect? You mean Dr. Disrespect that got permanently banned? Yeah, just Google Dr. Disrespect, you soon find out. But yeah, he was a huge streamer. He would easily get tens of thousands of people every time he streamed. That's tens plural, like, I don't know, I'm not sure what his average was, but I'm guessing 50,000 people on the stream or more, I don't know. Because he was right up, he was right at, yeah, right up there. Whoa! I didn't. I'm so busy talking about all this other stuff. I just realised that you're fighting a boss. Well done. I think that third coffee might have done the trick for it, man. What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you're fighting a boss now instead of running through the lava. I wonder if you're supposed to throw a penguin in his... To be very good at avoiding them. Oh, you got one, okay.
You have to wait until he starts to laugh, I think.
Yeah, so that he's not dodging. Whoa. Dropping on you there. Ice dragons or frozen fish?
Ah! Oh, damn it. I love the music. Oh,
It's good to have some dramatic boss music while you're fighting a boss.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that other stupid penguin.
It was so good. That is impossible. Come on. I was absolutely on his head.
Yeah. I think his head is the weapon though.
Yeah, but I mean... Ach. Oh man.
Jump like a Mario man. Yeah, definitely a Bull Wars. No cow. Half.
Okay, this time he was more angry.
He's got a short temper.
These jumping parts are so hard without an extra ape.
It's kind of tricky because you got to jump towards him while he's jumping towards you, so you can try to get underneath him.
Stupid eyes.
So you do
Man. Yeah, you wanted to say?
I saw you do a really cool thing where you
Double throw.
double throw the penguins. Yeah, you had like one waiting on the ground. You threw the first one quickly.
That's not fair.
Next one and threw
That's
that
not
in.
fair.
I've been wondering if you could do that, but that was the first time I actually
Well, trial and error.
seen it.
Damn it. I tried too much.
Trying to get 3. That would be funny to see, but yeah. I wonder if it even counts. It really counts as extra damage.
Oh, I think so.
It'd be interesting to know for sure. Like, can you get to the next? Does it help you get to the next phase quicker?
Okay, this is new.
All right.
Oh, what? Oh, come on.
What were you? Wait, what?
Yes, indeed.
Maybe you have to jump off the right.
Or on him.
Whoa. If you're standing up, you're going to get the horns up the butt. Lava is instant death. Yeah, there's no swimming in lava. I don't know, I'm thinking like when he raises up those platforms, you go to the right all the way.
I have to see
Because
which
that's the
one.
one that... Well, with what just happened, the platform, you know, he stood to the left. The platform, you raised the platforms. The left one was the first one to fall. The right was the last to fall. That gives you that bit of extra time. And then you have to jump over to the left because the left one...
Oh, come
first one to
on.
rise
I
back up
lost the
again.
ape just for standing. But it was my platform, come on.
Oh, you were too close still to the... Yeah, kitties, but there has to be, it still has to be able to be doable when you don't have your helper. In theory, this whole game should be able to be beat without any part of the game should be able to get through without any little helpers. Like now, if he gets to this point, now it still has to be possible to time it. Way, kind of like the way I was talking about. Try to maximise the time that you've got with the platforms before you have to jump down as they're rising up again. I bet it's going to be a really tight time. How it looks just from seeing it that one time.
Is it coming to my side or?
No, he's having a disco over on his side.
Oh man. You see that? I have to be on his side. We have time.
No, but if you're on his side, by the time that...
There was no platform anymore, so...
I think you have to make the most of the time on the... Because, you know, you see how the platforms fall, the one closest to him drops first. So if you're on his side, you're on his side, like you just said, I have to be on his side now. Because then if you're standing on his side, you're going to get dropped straight into the lava. You have to be far away and then try to jump across somehow using the height of that last platform. And then land back on the one on his side, close to him. Just as it's coming back up. I don't see any other way around that. Drop behind him, that sounds risky. I think his hitbox will take up the whole platform that he's standing on. There have been some video games that I can remember where that actually has been a thing where you could stand behind a boss where you wouldn't think you would be able to and cheese them. Right, I think yeah, he's too big. He's gonna try to stand that close to him. He's probably just gonna get hit when he, just by him being on that same platform as you.
Oh.
Oh wow, I just saw that thing he like did a sumo wrestler thing, lifted his leg up on one side and the penguin went under his foot. It hit him. Man.
I got the wrong ape and I cannot play with that old ape.
But does he hurt more when he steers?
Nah, because he's so hard to control.
Need to play more DuckTales. I thought maybe you were trying to might do more damage when he jumps on the attack, the boss. The down attack, because he's got that spear. But I didn't realise you just chose him by accident. I thought you wanted to try something different. What, Chris is still there? Nice.
I thought he would jump into the background.
Oh, really? He just took the hit instead.
Yeah, it was just...
No. Yes, I saw a good one there where you kind of cornered him with the penguin. And you didn't even have to wait for him to laugh or pause. He was still trying to dodge, but you had him so stuck in the corner that the penguin hit him anyway.
Bam, 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 bam. You are not my mother. Ah!
Flipping and sliding. Oh no.
You have 4 hearts and then he hits you one and then you fall in the lava and all is over.
Yeah. That's rough, mate.
I always don't see when he jumps towards me. That's like here.
You can see he does have a different wind up. He kind of like pumps his arms and bounces and then jumps. Compared to when he's just going to charge. It's a different animation.
No. Ah, stupid. So now, watch.
Yeah, I'm watching. Watching very closely to see what happens.
I think now it's the time when he starts soon to make again that attack.
Yeah, raising up all the platforms. I guess it's possible since if you've got your helper, maybe you can hover on the platform.
Now I
closest to
think.
him.
So let's see. Boom. I have to walk towards him.
Yeah, that's true because the platforms stay long enough for you to run across them as they go up. Yeah, that's a good point too.
Oh!
There you go.
It starts again now to.
Actually, maximum. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you have to
this-
watch out for that. Sometimes
Now
it
he's
comes
going even into. Ah! This ice makes things harder.
definitely.
Oh, now he's attacking again.
He got sick of waiting for you to throw it back. Oh, wait. Oh, so he's doing normal attacks again.
And now I'm losing my. Paw. Was standing right on the platform where he jumped. So that's the last try for today.
Oh, he jumps a lot. Wow, okay.
That was unlucky that I was exactly there.
Yeah, because then you can't get to the other platforms. So wow. Yeah, you had to. You know what you should do? When he, in that one, you could just do the roll underneath him and you'd be very safe.
But it was so fast that.
Yeah, I know. That was the first time we saw that you could jump that far too. But I'm just saying for next time, I can expect you to understand that. But I can see how you could quickly, when he does that jump towards you, you just quickly roll, get out of the way, roll towards him.
How can I do that?
That's so funny, the ghost. How can I do that? It's funny.
You have to try.
That's a real good one.
Yeah, that's a new one Chris made today.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Because it's even surreal, like, how can I do that?
You recognise that it's you?
Yeah, I recognize it's me, but...
I didn't. To me, it sounded like an actor from an old Hollywood movie.
Thank you.
like a particular actor, not just any random actor. Like it sounded like Peter Lorre. That's what I thought it was. Chris, I was like, I asked Chris, why do you have Tark's picture with that voice? Like it's Tark's voice. I was like, what? No way.
So it's even without an accent.
Well, Peter Lorre does have a very specific accent. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I remember the voice. But
You know the actor I'm talking about? Peter Lorre from all the old. He was in Maltese Falcon, Casablanca, Humphrey Bogart.
not really. I watched.
Kind of,
I saw Casablanca, but
yeah, he's the guy with the big bug eye. Yeah, he's got a strange kind of European accent, like, I don't know, Romanian or something. I don't know how to describe it. He's got a very unique accent.
oh, come on.
Oh. Oh no, you lost your helper. Wait. Just from a silly penguin too. Mate.
We should be over that by now.
Yeah. Oh no, the bells. They're not starting again, are they? Oh, they are. Oh,
They are to finish the stream, you know.
yeah, I know.
Perfect. Thanks for the bells. Saved by the bells.
Yeah.
We are going to kill this thing next time, I guess.
That's usually how it goes. It's not you find a new boss, fight him for a while, and then next week you'll come and kill him like after the first 1 or 2 tries.
At least we did one map today. Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. The map takes so much out of you that by the time you get to the boss, you're too drained. Because I've seen that happen a few times where this exact thing has happened. You got through some maps, got to a boss, couldn't beat the boss. Next week, killed the boss almost straight away. Yeah, the mental breaks.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference.
Oh well. Have a good one. Thanks
You too,
for
mate.
being here.
Yeah, and thanks to
Baggy,
Nick,
Pinky,
and Chris.
Gatti Gattini. Let's see if we get my cat over here. Vieni, vieni da me. Vieni. He's watching me sleeping in his little basket like, no, father, I don't want now. Vieni. Vieni. No? He's watching me like, no, I don't want. Baggy, vieni.
I don't want to do any
Vieni.
work for the screen.
Vieni qua, Baggy, vieni. Vieni qui. Watch. Baggy comes.
Yeah.
Baggy. Bravo. Good boy. Good boy.
Small.
Baggy. He came at least to greet. At least one of my sons is listening to me.
One of my sons.
And this camera is not fixed anymore.
The other one's a wayward son.
He's still like, I tried to. Vieni, Stinky. Vieni. Hello. You want to greet the people on the stream? Huh? Here. Okay. Good kitty. Good fat, heavy kitty. No, not fat.
They don't look
But
fat.
nah, they are
Pretty
very
healthy.
sportive.
Yeah.
Very sportive. But heavy.
Well, that would be because of muscle, not fat.
Yeah. But it's because the kitty is fat. No, I'm not fat. Oh, now they are cleaning them. Yeah, could you do that here? I wanted to show you.
Yeah, we need to see that.
Typical cats.
We do it around the corner somewhere.
Yeah, you see
can't
just
see
one
it.
part, right? Ah, there you are. Okay, no cats today. Just cat butts. See, he's even. They're always hiding behind something exactly where you can touch them,
Yeah.
or where you can see them, or where they think you don't see them, but the thing is hanging out. Oh no, the
butt.
bird. Not the butt. The. Oh well. All right. Have a good one. See you next week. That's enough.
Yep. Thanks for watching. See you then. Oh, Runeward just showed up.
Bye, Runeward. Bye, kitty.